Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Nancy's Twisted Strings. It is Saturday night, about 7:30, December 20th. I'm just up here in my craft room trying to work on a few projects. I thought I'd make a video since I didn't make one all week. I'm working on a fabric bowl made from an old quilt. A friend gave it to me. It was her dad's blanket. He is deceased, so I thought it would be nice if I made her something that she could use out of the blanket. She told me to use it for my crafts, but of course I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make something, well, I am going to do that. I am going to use it for my crafts, but I'm going to make something for her. It was a pretty old, loved, very much loved quilt because it had been covered. I think there was 4 different quilt tops on it, and it had been yarn tied because it was so thick. So I'm going to make this fabric bowl out of part of it, and then I may try to dissect the rest of it and maybe make her a little blanket out of it, maybe just a throw or something that she can use on the couch. The fabric is pretty faded, so I'm adding a bunch of scraps. I'm just putting some little pieces on here that I had in my scrap pile. Things that will make her smile. She is a cat person, so I have this fabric, and I have another one with some cats. And she likes purple, and I love purple. So I was going to put that on that somewhere. So when she looks at that, she's going to know. It's going to make her think of me because she knows how much I love purple. And then I picked out this little piece. This kind of goes with it too. So I'm going to try to stitch on this bowl and yap at you guys for a while. I've just figured out that my table, my overhead camera mount kind of shakes a little bit. So if it becomes a little wobbly because I'm sewing, I'm sorry. I've tried to make this video like 5 times. And I'm pretty much over it. I think this is going to be the last one. If this doesn't work, I'm not posting a video today. But I need to post a video today. I haven't made one all week. I waited until it got dark out so that I could come up to my craft room and make my video because I got some new lighting up here. Normally it's really dark in my craft room, but I got some really nice LED lights up here that my honey bunny hung up for me this week. There's 2 of them, so it's extra bright in here, but that's okay because when you sew and make stuff, you have to have a lot of lighting. I wanted to tell you that last week on Thursday night and Friday night, it snowed here a lot. We got a good snow. And on Sunday, I wanted to walk down to the woods that are behind my house. The Sangamon River runs through those woods, and I thought it would be nice if I could go down there and make a video. I have a pretty decent camera that videos in like 4K, and I thought it would be nice if I just go down there and walk through the snow and get some really good footage. Plus, it's beautiful. I love to be in the woods after a fresh snow. The birds and the river, it's really pretty. When it's all just fresh and untouched, it's gorgeous. So that was my plan on Sunday, but yeah, it didn't really turn out too good. It did. The footage most of it is pretty good, but I wasn't thinking about what I was doing, and I went too fast. When I turned it to show, I should have went a lot slower, and I don't really have a good editing program that I use on my laptop. Right now I just use what I have, and that's VLC Media Player. I have previously used some editing programs that you can pay for monthly, but I felt like they were really overpriced. I did use them for a little bit. Some of the videos are on my channel, but I didn't really think that I was getting my money's worth, so I canceled them after a while. Let me turn my phone off. And I wanted to know if you guys know any affordable, beginner-friendly editing programs that I can get for my laptop. It would make it so much easier for me. That way I wouldn't have to make so many videos. I mean, so many tries. This is probably the 6th time I've tried, so if you know of something, like I said, I have used CapCut and Canva before, but like I said, they were just a little bit too pricey for me. So if you know anything or can head me in the right direction, leave me a comment, let me know. I uploaded a few shorts this week of my cats that I have, and man, was that a hit. I got a lot of views on those. I think they were just shorts, but dang, people really like the animals, the cats. Here I am posting videos, sharing my crafts, and yapping. And really the people just want to see the cats. So I have to admit, they are cute. I can't help it. And when I was fostering and I would have to syringe feed those little kittens, oh my God, they were so adorable. That's why I ended up with 3 extra cats. I have 4 cats now, and 3 of them are foster fails, because I fell in love with them as babies. You know, I can't even have my Christmas tree up this year because the cats are still young enough that they're just gonna attack it and tear it down. So what's the point? So this year, I didn't even put out decorations because the cats, well, go look at the short. One of them is a ladybug that they're stalking. That was a big hit. Everybody loved that. I uploaded those from my phone, so those were easy to upload. But when I do the longer videos, I want to use my camera. So let me know. I need some input on that. I wanted to also say hello and thank you very much to Miss Elizabeth for giving me a shout out and saying that my crafts were cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was really kind of you. And, you know, I know you live in Oklahoma, Miss Elizabeth, but if you lived closer, you and we would be friends in real life. I'd be over there visiting you. We'd be crochet buddies. I already know that. Well, that wasn't very good. I need to redo that. What was I thinking? We could be crochet buddies. I've only been to Oklahoma once. My daughter lives in Vegas. She's 28 and she lives in Las Vegas. She's been there since she's been about 19. And me and my honey have been there several times. We've drove once and we flew 2 or 3 times. And I loved driving there because you got to see all the sights. Man, we pulled over at the rest stop in New Mexico because we were so tired from driving from Illinois. And I kind of took a little nap in the car, and when we woke up in New Mexico, it was just beautiful. That sunset, that sunrise was just gorgeous. But what I was going to say was, on our way home, my car broke down on the side of the highway going through Oklahoma City or somewhere, I don't know. It was a busy highway, and oh man, cars were going like 80 miles an hour. It was really hard on my nerves, my boyfriend's nerves. I don't even know how I did it, but I called a tow truck and dropped the pin where we were at. He came and picked us up. My car was under warranty, so he took us to the dealership. Luckily, it was a Saturday afternoon and the dealership was still open in Oklahoma. They did all these tests on my car, and my car was fine. It even drove off the back of the tow truck, but it sure wouldn't start on the side of that highway for us. Got us home safe. We drove away from the dealership, drove all the way back to Illinois with no problems. But it scared the crap out of me. So that was the only time I've been to Oklahoma. I would like to go there sometime, though. I do watch a YouTube family, Ames Family Farm, I think it is. We watch them a lot. And they have donkeys. They have miniature donkeys. And I love miniature donkeys. I want one. When I finally retire and me and my honey move to the middle of nowhere in the woods, I'm going to have a little donkey. Maybe 2. Because I love them. They're so cute. They're just so sweet. I really want one bad. I just can't have one where I live right now. I have the space for it. I mean, I have a really big yard. And, but man, my neighbors would flip out. Hearing that little donkey out in the yard, they'd go nuts. So one day when I retire, and my honey, when he retires, we're going to move somewhere where there's not a lot of people. And I want to have chickens and donkeys and all kinds of stuff like that. And my cats and my dogs. We have to be careful where we end up going, though, because I have pit bulls. I have 4 dogs, and they're all rescues, and they're all pit bulls. And a lot of counties and states don't allow pits. So that's what our goal is for the future. We have some property in Arkansas, and it's just a couple lots in the middle of the woods. We just haven't had a lot of time to go down there and work on it. But eventually we're going to have a cabin there. And it's out of the city limits, so my dogs can go. Yeah, I know. 4 dogs is a lot. Trust me, I know. 4 dogs and 4 cats. Every one of them is a rescue, though. My 3 foster fails, and then the cat that I originally had, he was going to go back to the shelter, so I said no, I would take him. Probably won't see too many videos of him though. I just got a really good video of him up here though. He did just come over and lay on my crafts. He laid on one of my boxes and I was talking baby talk to him and he was stretching and just really showing himself. Then my phone wouldn't let me upload the video. So yeah, that's how things go for me. Anyway, I'm going to get off here and try to upload this video. Please, if you know of a good editing program that I can use, let me know. Like I said, I'm just using this one that's on my laptop and it's VLC Media and it's really just basically a media player. I can't really use it to edit anything, but any information in the right direction would be very helpful for me. And maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. I've done a couple craft projects this week. Maybe I'll tell you guys about them tomorrow. We had a Secret Santa gift giveaway at work, and the person I was Secret Santa to, she likes to crochet, and so I made her a bag that she can use for her crochet. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow and tell you guys about it. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you for watching, and please come back. Please like and subscribe. And Miss Elizabeth, thank you again for the shout out. Hope you're doing good. See you in the next one.